Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Straight Betting. I'm tired as hell. Liam, how are you doing today?
Pretty good, mate. A little bit tired. Um, but yeah, ready to have a look through the games.
Oh, I got the wrong overlay on. Okay, there we go.
Morning blues.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, we don't have any bets today. Probably won't have a lot of bets on this morning show going forward, which is totally fine. This Liam, unfortunately, has gotten the death note.
Yeah, I can't get down any money, or substantial money until the lead up to the games, which is unfortunate. But yep, that's okay. I'll still be giving out stuff I like. A couple wink winks. If I could bet, I would bet. That sort of thing, you know.
Yep. So schedule or not schedule, but the plan moving forward for sure is going to be to do a recap of last night. And then I'm tired as hell. Do a recap of last night and then go game by game. If you guys have a question, you guys can ask 1 or 2 questions per game, and that's what we'll get to. So yeah, it's going to be more of a game by game, way more organized instead of just like going all over the place and stuff. So yeah, let's quick start with the recap though. Before we start that, let's quick do a shout out to Props Madness. It's this graph right here, this research tool right here. They have a million advanced filters, whether it's defensive dominant play type rankings, dominant scoring zone rankings, opponent defensive rating usage, points to paint, D rank versus position. I mean, they just have pretty much everything. Anything you could ask for in a tool, they got this right here. We show it off all the time. So yeah, basically every winning bettor uses it to bet on NBA props. Not saying everyone, but probably like 95% of them. So yeah, if you guys are serious about betting and want to learn more about this, our DMs are open. And yeah, Props Madness code SP25 or 25% off. We'll be using it to justify our plays and talk about our plays.
Saves time. That's the best
Saves.
thing about it,
Yep, saves
which is the
time.
most important thing.
Okay. So quick little recap of yesterday. Let's see. So yesterday we went like 5-4 for plus 8.86 units. So nothing crazy yesterday, but day in the green again. We'll take it. The plays on the show yesterday were Jamal Murray over 20.5 points. He had 4 at half. I was pissed off at this one because they were like literally just like, I should have so seen this coming about how they would guard Bron and Westbrook. I don't know if you watched any of that game or were you sleeping, but
I was sleeping. I think it was early.
yeah,
Like early.
you know how like the Celtics will guard non-shooters, right?
Yeah, they did that.
Yep. So it's like it was really tough for Jamal until he was like said, okay, I'm gonna be aggressive. That shit was like really hard for Jamal. But then when he was aggressive, he was going up against single coverage and drop. So it was like an iffy read, but a 1. So I'll take it. Hartenstein versus Liam's San Antonio Spurs, who were shooting like Jesus Christ in the first half. I think he had 17 RA. The game did stay close, so that definitely benefited us. But yeah, I feel pretty good about that read. And then Luka was another play that I gave out on stream. Plus 120. I think he shot 12 threes. Yeah, plus 120 was an absurd price in my opinion for Luka without Reeves, especially against the Clippers who like just play him in single coverage and think they were allowing like the most pull-up threes like post All-Star break heading into last game. So 3-0 on the show. Yeah, and then I guess I added Randall over 26.5 PRA. Liam, do you know what my edge was on this?
Minutes.
Yeah, but do you know why I had edge on the minutes? Why I thought I did pregame?
You watch the Timberwolves and you know they don't have minute limits?
No, because Dante's been back for like a couple of games now, and Randall was like cleared before Dante, but then like he like but then he had a kid or something, so it's like he wasn't even with the team, but he was supposed to be back like way before, so he was actually like pretty healthy. Yeah. So his line was absurdly low. I was like, shit, that dude hasn't even been hurt the last couple of games, even though he hasn't been back. Motherfucker was in the hospital. So yeah. Okay. Let's go back over here. I can. Okay. My shit is lagging like a motherfucker. Liam, can you hear me?
Sound fine.
Okay.
Sound fine. Look fine. Pause.
My screen's frozen. Real quick.
Were these now? Are these were those bets the ones that we give out in the Discord? How's gone? Looks like I'm hosting. So whilst I host, I'll read out some of the comments. I don't even know. Is this still live? If this is still live, someone comment something.
It's live. Okay, can you hear me
Oh no,
better?
Ty's back. Don't need a comment. Nah, it's better. I was
Okay.
ready to host and take over the show, but I'm glad you're back.
What did you say, Liam?
Oh yeah, was that that spreadsheet, was that from picks we give out in the Discord, the free ones?
Yep.
Yeah,
And
I
then
reckon, yeah, start tracking
top
that
info
instead of the
stuff.
ones we give out on the show. Because if you're watching the show, you should be in the free Discord. So
That
they'll be
was my
free.
thoughts too. I'm like, dude, I'm done. Like, fuck it, bro. Dude, we're coming on the show and going like 1 and 2 and 2 and 1 every day, and then we're in the Discord going like fucking like plus like 5 units. I'm not like like, dude, I'm gonna start recapping this one because everyone should
I
be in
actually
here in
got
the
a
first place.
message, Ty.
But
I got a message from this guy on Twitter, and he said, "Mate, you claim the straight bet in Discord is free. How's it free to join if you're asking for crypto?" Like, what? What the
what?
fuck?
Asking for crypto?
So then I asked, "What are you talking about?" And he hasn't got back to me. But weird.
Oh, yeah, that's some pawn artists. Okay, let's get into game by game. We'll rip a lotto in about 30 minutes or so. Portland
Beauty.
at Philadelphia. Okay, Liam, do you have any initial takes on this? Have you been in the lab scoping at all today?
Been having a little look. So big one here. Paul George is questionable, which makes it hard to bet anything Philly side. Also, Portland's second night of a back-to-back, so we could get some funky injury stuff from there. So if you're looking to play any unders, would suggest not playing any unders yet, just because you can get a better number because there's always a chance of an injury. But first glance, I do like Tamani Kamara overs. But that's another case of, let me take a look. Let me make sure. Jeremy Grant might be back. No, he's doubtful. Okay. Oh,
Did he play
actually no.
yesterday?
He didn't play, but they haven't submitted the injury report for the next game, so we're not sure. And they might have rested him for this game for. So honestly, this one for me is a bit of a wait and see, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Would you only like Tamani if those guys were out, or do you? Because I know Philly just like leaks catch and shoot stuff. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, well, we get way more. We get a much higher minute ceiling. Because with those guys healthy, with Grant and who else is it? With Grant healthy, it does actually probably takes 4 to 6 minutes off, which obviously isn't great. And you might even be able to get a better line. Like if Grant's in, it might be 10.5. So that's sort of a wait and see. Because if Grant misses, then would it really move that much higher than 11.5? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah,
It
maybe
might.
12.5.
It's a tough
I don't
one.
know.
Tough betting this early on when there's this much injury stuff and teams on a back to back and that sort of stuff.
I've been liking to bet overs like dude, I know Denny came off of like an injury that was like it wasn't even like a tanking like thing. It was like, yeah, I saw him get hurt and like he left the game and stuff. So I don't know. Maybe it's like he's like not gonna play a back to back off of like that injury. I think there's like a lot of like good to like buy into injury news. You know, if you think that like I guess the real question I'm going to ask you is like, if Grant and Denny are ruled in, is he going to drop to 10.5?
Potentially, yes. I think because his line's at 11.5 now. Actually, maybe not because Jeremy Grant props are listed. So no, he might not. So it could be a good spot to buy early. But um, as a general rule, and I know there is an edge to be had betting early, and I sometimes do when I can make an educated guess that I'm that I'm super confident in. But as a general rule, I just don't like betting this early on games where there's injury stuff that seems sort of inevitable to happen. Um, and so, but you do make a good point. Like if you have an educated guess and like data to back it up, like for instance, I remember there was a time when the Pelicans were on the second night of a back-to-back and they had Zion props listed, and we were on the show and we're like, well, he's clearly not playing, but they've got his props listed. So that's a really good case of that's a good educated guess that you have an edge that even though the books have his props listed and the other guys like he's playing, you have an educated guess on that. Where this one a little bit more ambiguous, in my opinion. Like there's a little bit of water to go under the bridge, and I'd lean over for like guys like Tamani because you've got Avdia playing. You like this is they're coming off an overtime game, so and they're not trying to. Well, I know they're competitive, but they're not trying to win a championship, so they wouldn't be, you know, afraid to rest guys. So yeah, I do think it would be a solid spot to bet some of the roll guys overs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. I did that the other day with Santi. On Saturday, the Knicks were coming up a back-to-back. I think I got 9 points of CLV. Like it closed at 29.5, and I got it at 20.5.
Crazy.
So I mean, that's just something I've been doing. I also have got burned by it a couple times, but I think it's worth doing it for the most part. Especially if you think a line just gonna like, if you lean over on a line anyways, even if like, okay, yeah, I guess if Denny and Grant plays, yeah, I guess it would be a little bit dicey if they both play, but that feels unlikely,
Which isn't totally out of the realm of possibility.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, Denny 3.5 assists. Yeah, I like it. Let's see.
That seems low. I'm sure that'd be really juice, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's now 4.5.
What do you have him for mins? I guess it's tough not knowing if.
Probably 30 to. Well, that's a little bit dependent on if Jeremy Grant plays. You've
Yeah.
actually seen a couple times this season if Abdi's not playing well, he just gets a random benching and he ends up
Mm-hmm.
playing low 20 minutes. But that only happens when they have all of Grant Kamara, Simons, Sharp, Scoot, like the whole group playing, which looks like they will tomorrow. Apart from the bigs. So I'd have him probably at, I'd say like 34.
You'd have him at 34 minutes.
Yeah, I put like 30. I put like 32 to 38, 36.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. I know Quentin played it, and I saw read his write up last night, and it sounded very solid. Tomaso, I like it. Denny rebounds. Yeah, Denny's a good rebounder too. Look, the Philly's a good RA matchup in general.
They started Drummond last game, didn't they? I think.
Yeah, they did. When Grant last play. Okay. Yeah, I mean Denny. I think Denny makes sense. He's a good rebounder. You just gotta wait for the Grant news, honestly, to get the minutes right. Yeah, Maxey is shooting at 3 fingers. I think his under. I wonder if they've caught on to that shit. Would you play a Tyrese Maxey under threes?
I mean, if you're shooting with 3 fingers, sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. The dude has not hit a three, right? So it's like if you could get this and like dejuice it or something a little bit, or I mean, this is probably a good bet, right? Tyrese Maxey under 3.5 threes.
Probably,
Like,
yeah.
yeah,
The thing is, like, I know he didn't hit one against the Knicks, but well, it seems like against the Warriors he just went away from shooting. But the game against the Knicks, didn't he have like a shit ton of attempts?
yeah, he shot up 10. And then I think like this game, he just like fuck it, bro. I can't shoot for shit.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I don't
I'd
know.
definitely lean under.
Yeah, I think that's very because like this is like one where you can make a good bet even if he shoots like 10 threes or something, right? It's like okay, well you have three fingers, buddy. Like if you go 4 for 10, like I'll tip my
Good
cap.
on you.
That's interesting, actually. I'm always a little hesitant to lay this much juice, and I know like juice like really shouldn't be mattering a ton,
Well,
but
it just depends on like the odds, the true odds you have it at.
yeah,
So
like I don't
like
know what the true odds I have it at are though. Like,
yeah,
what would you?
but
It's
like
hard to
if
justify it.
I don't know, like if they gave me minus 800 for the sun to rise tomorrow, it's a pretty good bet, you know.
Yeah,
Even though you're laying a lot of juice, but like I don't know what I haven't looked into it enough to what I'd have it at, but I mean it just completely matters on I don't know what you project him for, and then take a little bit of his shooting percentage out of that because clearly he's not shooting well. So based on quick maths in my head, that would be a good bet.
yeah, I think so. Um, Oubre PRA at 25.5. Kelly Oubre.
He's been playing
He's
well,
been
hasn't he?
hooping. Yeah. Who's Are Blazers still doing like the little switch thing on defense, like where they're just like kind of not giving up any?
Well, not as much because of Klingon. That was more an Aiden thing.
Yeah, yeah. I think that they're still. Let's see, post All Star break. Where's Portland? Okay, they're catch and shoot
I
thing.
reckon they'd be like middle of the pack, maybe. Would be
Yeah.
my guess.
One
Close to
thing
the
I
bottom.
realized is that let's see, what's like Drummond's assists? I realized that like the pick and roll man is gonna touch the ball a lot with Klingon and drop. So I don't
I
know.
find it weird that they have such a short leash for Klingon.
Yeah, so do I. Chauncey's.
Wasn't he like what was he like pick seven or something?
Hmm.
Let him play, like doesn't make sense.
I think Oubre could make a lot of sense if Paul George gets ruled out too, for sure.
Yeah, let me look at their injury report quickly. PJ's questionable. We shut on him the other day and he came out and played really well, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Kyle Lowry out. Yabusele's playing. Paul George is questionable. Quentin Grimes. He had a good game the other day.
Your boy. I think he's on the thumbnail today. He's on one of the thumbnails.
He?
Yeah.
Quinn.
Running. Oh, Simon's back. Yeah. Oh, that's a really good look, J man. I think I think Simons is like the guy to do it with, kind of. Even you could do like PA. I think this is a big Simons game, man. Just with if Drummond's gonna be, because what they win against the Warriors or no?
They
They did.
did. Low minutes
So
for Drummond though,
how many minutes?
from memory. Maybe like high
21,
teens, low 20s. 21.
21. I bet they go back to starting Drummond. That the thing is with Philly is that I think like assists make sense for Simons, but J-Man, I definitely see you on the points, right? Like in like those Drummond minutes, he'll be able to score the ball pretty well. Um, but then yeah, once Yabu comes in, he's just getting blitzed every rep.
You see the way Phoenix guarded Ant?
Uh, no, I mean like shit.
Like the softest coverages you'll ever see.
Yeah, yeah. Phoenix stinks, dude. Phoenix needs to blow it up. I mean, Kevin Durant's like so gone, dude. I don't even know like what's the point of
Oh
him
yeah.
like playing the rest of the year. Like what?
Well, because
Making
they're still like
because he's under contract.
Technically still in the play-in race.
Yeah,
Like 2 games out of it, you know.
man. What were your
I
thoughts?
think Phoenix. I could. I'll check this later to make sure, but I'm pretty sure Phoenix is the only team that the Spurs have swept this year, which is saying something.
Yeah, yeah, dude. I mean, oh really? But they swept the Spurs.
No, we swept Phoenix. I think that's the only team we
Oh,
swept.
oh, that's funny. What about Kamara for Trailblazers? His assist line is at 1 assist and his average is 2. Uh, I don't know. Probably not. Let's see. I guess Philly. It's minus 150. Yeah, but I think this is probably he'll like touch the ball more in this matchup. Like Philly just like runs like zone and weird shit, and that's like how like a guy like Tamani gets assists. So I
And he
mean,
gets it from like when the ball's forced out of the ball handler's hands, or and then swing around the perimeter. But also like for this sort of shit, he can get an easy assist in transition, right? He grabs a rebound, kicks ahead, that's a bucket.
yeah. I mean, I think he touches the ball more in this matchup. So I don't think it's terrible. You just have to take into account the minus 150. Damien, they go and tell you to not take it. Yeah, J-Man, because you just okay, I don't know. J-Man gave out MPJ instead of cash. Really good shit. Even though he touched the ball like 15 times yesterday. MPJ unders were like free as air. I think MPJ unders were honestly like the best read of the game yesterday. Because there was one person there staying home on and like wasn't really getting usage. It was like MPJ. That's something I'm a note for. Well, not for the future, I guess, but
For an NBA Finals matchup.
yeah. Yeah, Danny RA, we like that. Klingon rebounds. Drummond is like a pretty tough rebounding matchup, I will say. But
Wait, did that say 5.5? No. Go to rebounds?
Klingon
That's
played
points.
that's points. Seven
Oh.
and a half juice. You played 11 minutes yesterday? Was he in foul trouble?
Yeah, he got in really. Yeah, he was in foul trouble, but I mean, when he got in foul trouble, I think he had 4 fouls start of the third quarter, and they just abandoned him the rest of the game.
Damn. They gotta let him play here, bro, right?
You'd think. I mean, yeah, you'd think.
What is this hit? Yeah, this is like complete bullshit, dude. This like tanking ass team, bro. Like that's not gonna happen again on like a back to back. What do you have him for Mins? Like this is actually this is an anomaly, bro. Like, this is not
He's got to
happening
look
again.
good. I've got him at, I'd say like
24.
25.
Okay, we know like bullshit can happen. 20. Okay, let's do like 20 to 30. Um, Philly stinks, dude. I don't know. I think Klingon, yeah, Shoto. I think that this is like a good buy low. Uh, Paul
I
George
agree.
Fiore. What'd you say?
I said I agree. I think it's a good buy low.
Paul George PRA. Yeah, I mean, if he plays, he's been playing good, but you just don't know if he's gonna play. Yeah. Oh yeah, J-Man. Dude, this is a really good angle, J-Man. I actually completely agree. Um, yeah, just I think that's like sharp stuff, especially if it's like 1.5 or something. Seventy Sixers. 76ers ticket prices are dropping. I'm about to be a season ends ticket holder. Yeah, dude. Damn, that's crazy. So 76, I bet 76ers tickets are probably cheap as hell now. But I mean, if I was a 76ers fan, I wouldn't even like want to go. But
They even have their pick.
they do. But they need a tank for it. They need to be like a top 6 or something. So like probably
Oh
not.
shit! So they probably don't have their pick.
Yeah. Okay, we're
Let's go
spending too
next
much
game.
time.
I think we spent like 10 minutes on that one.
Yeah, yeah. Let's like not waste time on this one. Is there any
The
so Mark
middle.
Williams plays drop? You want to play drop against Curry because that's fucking stupid.
Nurkic is back. Um, full injury report for. Sorry, clean injury report for Charlotte, and Golden State have
Jimmy.
Butler's back to probable, so Butler's back, and I mean, I think this is a pretty good. You've seen, honestly, I wouldn't mind Jimmy PRA unders here as a lean because he doesn't try if he doesn't need to, and you've already seen the way his rotation goes. If they're winning a game comfortably, he plays 28, 26 to 29, 30 minutes max.
Yeah. What do you think about Pods? Because Pods runs the show with the second unit, and we'll probably get like drop coverage from Nurkic or something. And then also like in the first unit, right? If we go to the last 10 games, like Hornets are allowing like the third highest catch and shoot frequency, so they've been kind of a catch and shoot funnel. But also like he'll get dropped when he's like, when it's like him and Jimmy in the second unit, like running the show.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely lean. Yeah, I definitely like it. What's his PRA? If it's like 22 and a half, that'd be really good.
Let's see, against Philly, he got benched last game too. So I honestly think that Steve Kerr is like a big Pods guy, Yeah, it's 22 and a half, 21 and a half at FanDuel. But
how many minutes would he got? Would have got like 30 against Charlotte, right? Last game.
yeah.
25. Yeah, but that game was colossal blowout. Like um Charlotte stink.
They do. Should we not
And
waste time on
LaMelo
it?
has been poor. Yeah, I reckon
Yeah.
we just move on. I lean Jimmy unders because his rotation means in a blowout or a game that's not super close, he doesn't play last 5 minutes, so it caps him at like 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, agreed. Should I go back to my Pods over rebounds versus the Hornets?
He might get 6 and then lose 1, but you can go for it.
Okay. Wizards
Fucking
at the
Tyler
Heat.
Hero. One of my bets today was Tyler Hero over 24 and a half points. Go to the Knicks, hover over the Knicks game. Look at what he did.
Oh shit! Stinker alert! Damn, Tyler. Was it just like clean looks and drop too?
Wasn't as bad as that Ant versus Milwaukee one, where he probably should have scored like 60, but it was all a lot of them were tough shots to be fair, but not super tough, like
Yeah.
moving off screens and that sort of shit.
What do you like for this one? So is Poole still out? Is there anything like you like out the rim?
I'll tell you the injury report. So Miami, they're on the second night of a back-to-back. So I'd wait for injury stuff with them, and if anything, I'd lean unders on Stars. But Bam has been questionable, so same token, he could miss it. And if he does miss it, then you'd get a better number on Hero. So I wouldn't touch any unders for Heat guys once injury
Whoa,
report comes out for
hold
that.
up. But
Yeah,
would you touch an over for Khalil where? Play into maybe Bam?
yeah, I'd lean over on Kalal.
And then because Khalil's is in a good spot anyways, right? The Wizards just stink at pick and roll man defense and all that
Sure,
stuff.
his touches have dropped off a cliff, but for sure
Yeah.
he's in a good spot. They used to run him in more like high action and stuff like that, but they've gone away from that a little bit. But so the Wizards injury report is JP's out. You've got Justin Champagny off a fresh contract so we'll actually be able to bet on him now off the 10-day. Apart from that, I mean, Malcolm Brogdon out, Poole out, everyone else healthy.
Yeah. Dude, look, I'm gonna be honest. Is it where PRA, Chris? I agree 100%. 100%, yeah. Let's see. Okay, Keyshawn George had 16 potentials last game. Really? Who were they playing against? The Hornets. And it's line's at 2.5. 55 passes made, bro. That's crazy. Do you ever
Big minutes as well.
should we do like with like 40 plus passes made? Yeah.
Should have been
What do you think?
consistently having 40 plus passes made.
No, but this is the first game without Poole and Brogdon.
Oh, yeah.
Or they would play without Brogdon. But yeah, that's very interesting. I'd want to go back and like watch to see what his assists were to make sure they weren't just like fluky like swing bullshit like hockey assists or some shit. But yeah, that's very interesting, Nicole. I'll definitely. I mean, that's on my radar now for sure. Yeah,
Have 16 potentials. It'd be very hard to fluke your way to 16 of them.
Yeah, 16 is crazy, bro. Yeah, I know. Let's see. Has that been like a trend this year without Poole and Kuz maybe, or potentials the other game? Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Davion, yeah. Who's gonna get the off night treatment? Is that Chris Middleton or like Bub Carrington?
Probably Bub Carrington, you'd think.
Mm-hmm.
Um, who would not be able to deal with it at all.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. I'd say we just move on though. Unless we have any like strong conviction, there's no questions either. So all these like Memphis guys are definitely probably gonna play.
Yeah. Let me tell you, they got only one questionable is Jar, but I mean, which is interesting because they've took a heap of guys off the injury report except for Jar. Which means he's definitely a chance at not playing. Because whenever you say that stuff, like when they're removing guys from an injury thing and they still keeping guys on, they're definitely cautious of him. It's a really good spot for Jar, but think he might, I think he might struggle with the size of Daniels a little bit. But I mean, Atlanta just play such vanilla coverages.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. I think Atlanta's been allowing a ton of pull-ups, correct?
Yeah, well, the way they defend, they always will.
See Atlanta
Be pretty high.
Hawks. Yeah. The Hawks. Yeah, I don't really have a take. I mean, I don't really bet against Hawks stuff much. Have they just been like awful, like in the paint or what?
Uh, they're just really shit on the
Yeah.
defense. I reckon if you go like last 10 games, I reckon the defensive rating be down near the bottom.
See above the break threes. Yeah, bad there. Pelicans have been playing like zone every possession, I think. Yeah, what about stuff on this side of things? Trae Young. This could be a good buy low on Trae Young, I think. Just like PRA overall. I'm not gonna lie. He's played Miami and then OKC 3 games in a row. Like before that, bro, he was absolutely cooking, and then he started getting like this. Huh?
He was crushing. He was playing really well before that.
Yeah.
He just struggled with Miami zone, and then obviously OKC is OKC.
Mm-hmm. And this game's just gonna have like
Well,
ridiculous pace.
yeah, for sure. Um, Also, he rarely plays low minutes because Snyder rarely pulls guys unless it's a really big margin, which is
Yeah.
positive for an over. I've noticed from when I've bet under on him or under on Hawks guys.
Yeah. What do you think on this? You think he's gonna go back to his
Uh, I,
chucking
I
ways?
actually, I actually don't really. I'm not. I want to wait and see because I think with Memphis there's a little bit of an unknown because last game Edie was sent to the bench and is that going to stay? I'm not sure, and that
Eh,
changes a lot of stuff.
I doubt it, bro. Well, who are they going up against? The Knicks with Cat or
No,
no the Spurs, right?
Spurs,
Yeah.
which is theoretically a game he should be fine in because we're playing Bismack Biyombo at center.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, it is weird. Definitely would like it more if like Edie, if you know you're gonna get Edie and drop for like 20 minutes or something.
Exactly.
Um, I don't know. I think it's Memphis. What do? They might face guard, or they probably will face guard with like Wells. They sometimes can be a thorn against top options, but they also just play so fast, and Trey's volume was like absurd before this game, so before these, like this 3 stretch that we know, like that, like is like not surprising at all, right?
No. Yeah, no, that's normal. That's what you'd expect. Like 2 facing zone twice, and obviously OKC is OKC.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit interested. A Kongwu points at 14.5 seems a touch high, but once again, I'd want to see who's starting
Yeah.
for Memphis.
Memphis, what do they think? There's a chance that they might guard Edie with or Dyson with Edie, like you know how they do with like Castle and stuff. They'll like
Yeah,
intend
I
to.
mean, you can't do that with Castle now. Fucking.
Yeah,
Did
but
you see his numbers today?
yeah, Castle went stupid, bro. He was eating.
He's insane.
So, yeah, what's Dyson's RA?
Been slacking last couple of games.
Yep. All right, hold up. I got a quick pee. You want a quick answer a couple of questions?
Yeah, I'll take a look. Where were we up to? I found it. Let's just go to Shoto. Thoughts on Bilal or Bub points? Which game was that? Wizards, Miami. Bilal or who was it? Bub. What minutes did they get last game? I would lean over on Bub. Actually, a good edge for this is if you think that Bam could miss, which there definitely is a chance because he's been questionable for a while. Second night of a back-to-back against the Wizards. If you think Bam could miss, then like Carrington's points would be awesome because he'd be in Ware would be in drop, and that'd be a great spot to attack it. Same as Bilal, sort of like Bilal attacks, goes downhill when he sees drop. Uh, then we got Bane PRA from Chris. What's the number? 20.5, 31.5. I don't really have a lean here. What I would say, like, I know his game log recently have been good, but his shooting, I don't think it's sustainable. Um, I mean, if you just filter out like games he shoots less, because when you're betting, you need to like, you want to be like games he shoots less than 50%, which is normal, and he plays with Jar and Jaren. He's under an 11 or 15. So yeah, don't love it. Feel like you're buying a little bit high with Bane.
Liam,
Oh, you
lotto
back.
time.
Lotto time.
Lotto time.
Let me get it up.
Let's get it. We need one. Need a lotto.
What happened to the last one?
I don't remember which one was it. I think it was like a close but no cigar moment.
Oh, was it? Was it?
Oh, yeah, it was the Aaron Gordon one. The
Fucking
Jokic
hell.
30 plus Beal. Well, I guess Beal didn't even play, but it would have been nice to like get one down, you know?
You know, plus 800.
Yeah.
That is frustrating, actually. It's very
Yeah.
frustrating.
1 for 6 from deep. We needed 2 threes. That's fine.
Yeah, fuck. Okay.
365.
I like the little strategy we do of what's it called? Like same game parlay sort of thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I reckon we'd find a game where we're confident we could have something like this game if they have props. They do have props. Oh, they've only got props for Sengun. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
What about like we could do some fun stuff here. A little Keyshawn George assist ladder.
I don't hate it. I actually don't hate it.
They actually
I
have
mean,
many points.
Jokic, Kaishan 5. Yeah, that's actually smart. That's actually is really smart. Where like stuff, or maybe we could go back to Klingen. I wouldn't hate going back to Klingen. You know, dude. I mean,
Good ceiling spot.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, it's just like, bro, Klingon's not gonna play these shitty ass minutes. Like he could easily get like a double double. You're telling me like he can't get a double double?
What odds do you think his double double should be? I think it should be like plus 250.
I think it should. I think. What do I think it's
Plus
going to be?
300.
I think it should be 2-1 or something. Or actually, nah, because I think it should be. Yeah, I agree. It's plus 250.
Okay. So if this is $3.50, it's fair odds. Plus 425.
Yeah, that's a good price, bro. But
What do
Loki,
you
maybe
think about it?
just add it for now. Just have it in the back pocket. I think
What
that's a decent one.
what if we do rebounds? Because I just like his rebounds so much more.
Yeah, but we keep on putting his fucking rebounds in, dude. Um,
Well, he
but
gets
yeah,
closer than he does in points. I can guarantee
yeah,
you that.
yeah. But Drummond's like guarding him and shit. Like he could easily get some like putbacks, bro. Drummond is like lazy as hell.
Okay, what should I put?
Uh, I don't know. Just have them both in like the bet slip or something. And we can like remove them as time goes on or something. Detroit, Utah. Oh, dude, this is like a fucking beauty matchup for who is it for? I can see like it's Tim Hardaway like spike spot.
What? Oh, okay. I thought you said a Tim Hardaway revenge spot. I was gonna say, what the fuck's he getting revenge for? Um,
So Tobias is out. So that's probably dude. I'm probably gonna bet Tim straight, but I think Tobias is out. Correct.
Jimmy, yeah. Tobias Harris is out. Personal reasons.
There was one game where Tim played. He had 16 points, 36. This I think I might play
Should
Tim
move to the
PRA.
star minutes as well. It's a really good spot for a star.
What do you think? But like, I don't know. Is Walker? I don't like it if Walker's gonna play because dude,
Just the transition aspect, and I think his minutes will be boosted.
I like Asar assists for sure. Maybe RA.
Jalen Duran assists.
Nah, I don't. Well, he is a pretty good passer. It just I like playing like weird guys assists, dude. If you just like touch the ball a fair bit against like the Jazz, you're gonna get like so many assists. Like it's actually absurd. You just gotta like find
2.5 does seem low for a star, doesn't it?
assists, yeah. Because I mean he'll get assists in transition too, right? And it's like, I mean it's way off market with FanDuel. So I mean it's probably like plus EV.
What if FanDuel have it at?
FanDuel has it at 3.5 for plus 130, and then it's like 2.5
Okay.
minus 125 at 365.
Should we chuck it in there?
Yeah, and then without Tobias, right? It just I don't know, dude. There's some fuck. Asar. What's like an alt for him for Asar?
Uh, 5+ assists.
I like 4
Four isn't
maybe.
bad.
I,
We can't do 4, unfortunately.
oh, we could. What is 5?
What are games he has like 27 or 28 plus minutes? 5 is, I'd guess, like plus 500.
Say 25. Yeah,
475.
it's not that crazy. I don't know. Is he really gonna touch
I'll
the
add it
ball
in for
again?
now. I'll just add in over 2.5 for now.
Yeah, I really like Tim
Come back
PRA,
to us.
dude. I think I'm probably gonna play this.
Timmy Hards. Uh, Atlanta. Yeah, let's go. Let's look at some of this stuff. Should we do like a
Well, hold up, dude. Do you like anything from the Jazz side? What's Cade's assist? He could have, bro. Cade's assists are
he's
9.5.
9.5.
Bro, what? He's dude. If Malik Beasley's gonna start too, I don't know if he is, but
Uh, he might. Mm, he should, but they could start like a. He actually should probably.
or maybe they play
Could
Simone
they?
in a revenge game.
Fuck you, Utah, and all your Mormons.
Let's see. Funny thing is, Klingon bent under, and two overs are ahead. He had him. I had him under. Yeah, Klingon's tough to predict, J-Man. Like honestly, he just fucking randomly like gets benched and shit. That's why I think it's like good to. Well, I think it's fine, cool as you're trying his unders and stuff, but Yeah, when you take his overs, like they probably should be alts for the most part, right?
Yeah. He's a weird one because
I like it,
I
Tommaso.
mean,
I like it a lot.
you like it what?
I like 7.5 RA for SR. Is that where the price is? I've been like really digging piston props recently. I don't know about you, Liam.
The last Pistons prop I had was Cade Cunningham under 24.5 points.
Yeah,
He
that was air.
scored like, I don't know, like 15.
I don't know. I think I'm probably gonna play Tim officially. Let me quick check. Sorry guys, I know we're getting sidetracked. And I guess we don't even have this up. But Tim's been under in so many straight, but it's like his minutes have been really low. Without Tobias, so you need like spacing and yeah, I don't think that continues. I could be wrong, but I think it's a good buy low on Tim maybe, or even like Beasley. Like,
Fuck.
what about Tim? What's like Tim 15 plus points?
Timmy Hards.
Do you like
What's
that?
your guess? I'm gonna guess plus 3 plus 280.
Yeah,
No,
I think
plus
it's under.
it is plus 225. I wasn't far off.
Yeah, that price isn't great. What's him to hit like 4 threes? He could easily do that.
Oh, he always has like 6 or 7, doesn't he? It's always just a few makes them. 4 threes. Well, his line is 2.5. 4 is plus 235.
That's oh damn. What are the
What's his
books?
line? What's his points line?
10.5. I really like that, dude.
Yeah, well, I mean, if 3 threes is minus 110, I
Shot
mean,
like
you've
shit.
got what?
He shot 9 threes against Utah and just shot 2 for 9.
Oh, let's keep looking.
Okay.
I only have Keontae George props listed, by the way. Oh, wait, no, that might be a lie. No, it's not a lie.
Yeah, J Main. I mean, the thing is, if you touch the ball a ton against Utah, you're gonna get a ton of assists. Like that's just that's just how they roll. Let's see, by similar players, assists versus the Jazz. I'm looking at that. I guess Luka had really poor assist games against them for some reason. James Harden had like 17 assists though. Trae Young had 20. Halliburton only had 6. So yeah, I guess Cade had 7 against him. What were the potentials like? 18 potentials though. Okay. Yeah, I like Tim's stuff. Let's see, Sacramento at Dallas. Kyrie's going to get blitzed every single time, so it's going to be good spot up looks for the other people. Is PJ out? Yeah, he is. You got thoughts on King stuff, Liam?
Bonus is gone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sabonis is out.
How many
So,
minutes will Valanciunas play? Oh, they don't have Valanciunas stuff on here.
damn, Kyrie's assists have been ass, buddy. That was
Also, remember, blitz doesn't necessarily mean that, like you say, that you're the one that get assists.
Yep. Yep. I mean, you're gonna lead catch and shoots with Jonas in the game, bro. Because you have to bring him up you just can't play drop against Kyrie. So you're gonna have to bring him up, but he's so slow that like the defense just gonna have to rotate so much to cover
I
for him.
don't think you do have to bring him up.
Yes, you do. You can't play Kyrie and drop. No one does that.
I watched Charlotte do it the other day, and they
Well,
almost won.
they're like intentionally trying to lose though.
Yeah, but I don't think you'll see. I don't know. I think they'll mix coverages a lot, but I don't think they'll want Valanciunas coming to the level every single time, getting beaten, and then scrambling and giving up open threes with the defense moving.
Yeah, but they will sometimes. I mean, yeah, that's true. I don't know. It just depends. If Kyrie hits like 2 threes early, then they'll switch it, right? And he will probably, as long as it's Kyrie. So I actually don't. Yeah, Kyrie. I don't know. I think it's a good catch and shoot matchup for these guys though. For these,
I think it's a good Max Christie spot.
I think so too. I agree. He's been
Let me.
asked. He's kind of back to normal Max. But with games like we could do like with Kyrie without PJ, and then see like Exum. I don't hate like Exum. I don't know. He played 25 minutes against them last time without PJ. I mean, 7.5 points. Like, who do they have, bro? Like
It's low.
Najee. Yeah, I don't hate
Najee,
Exum
yeah.
stuff. Exum gets a lot of assists too. I actually might play this as a straight, to be honest.
It's
He only played it. It's a buy low. Maybe he only played 11 minutes. And
yeah,
PJ,
but mm,
12.5, bro. That's what it's at. It's at 12.5, dude.
it's PRA.
Yeah. Exum ladder
How many
season.
minutes do you have in that?
He played 25 last game without PJ. And then every game he had 20. I'd probably have him at like 23 because I think that
20,
he was on a
23.
little bit. Huh?
23.
Yep.
It's interesting because what I would say, and it doesn't seem like it makes a difference, but now that so Dwight Powell's back and they also signed Kai Jones, and I think Kai Jones will play tomorrow.
Okay.
I think because those guys are playing, you've got the minutes for like Kessler Edwards, Max, and when they play like their 10 to 15-ish minute spurts, they all push down a position, and I think there'll be a bit of a squeeze for Exum because you have to remember in the rotation with Exum, there's Kyrie, Max Christie, Najee Marshall, Clay Thompson, Dinwiddie. If Hardy gets a little bit of run, I'd probably have him at like 16 minutes, 14 minutes.
Really, but the thing is, all those guys who you mentioned played in this game, the last game without PJ, where he got 25, and he definitely played good, right? Like shot 3 for 4, 12 points. Maybe I was a little overzealous. I'd still have him. I'd have him like 20 at minimum. Like I would probably maybe like 20, 21 or something, or I don't know. But I think this
What game
is
is the one? Was it against Charlotte?
um against Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte. I mean, that's Moses Brown played huge minutes in that. Powell played in that. I don't think anyone was missing. Like I guess we could do like with Kyrie, without PJ, without Clay, with Najee, with Dinwiddie, with this guy, with Moses, with Powell. I mean, yeah, it was this game. So I mean, he still got 25 minutes in this one. We could check like the rotation and see what he was.
I'll check the rotation for you quickly, just to
Okay.
make sure. Because I mean, could be a good lotto spot as well. Yeah, I mean, if you think 20, then that line's way too low. If you think 20, let me take a look. Okay, against Charlotte, he was the first guy off the bench, which is interesting. But I think he was also the first guy off the bench last game as well.
Mhm.
But um, yeah, so he played a lot in the second half. Uh, funny, they went away from Dinwiddie was playing like cheeks, so he lost minutes. Uh, you also had no, actually, maybe
Look,
Corey.
well, and also kids rotations are just like a hot hand for the most part, right? So I mean, if you're gonna add him to a lotto, it's a good piece to add to the lotto. And I don't know. I like to see him. I don't know what you think is like the way to play it.
I'd
Um,
definitely rather a lotto than playing it, as a straight for a unit because I think you are relying on a hot hand to get your minutes projection. But if that happens, then but 7.5 spot's sort of a weird spot to because like what do you lotto at two? Like threes?
yeah, two threes maybe. What is two threes?
Plus 320 for two
I like
threes.
that. I actually really like that.
Let's go for it. The Aussie.
Yeah, dude.
We've got our lotto. We can get rid of one thing.
Um,
Or we can water it down.
or we could just keep it at that.
Fucking nice. Let's do it.
Okay, sweet.
Don't reject my steak, please. Good. Yeah.
Let's go. Okay,
Let
sweet.
me get the. I'll send that to you as soon as the show ends.
Sweet. Fucking Donovan Klingen's been in like the last. He's like our new Collier, except for we don't win the Blue Autos when he's in it.
Collier's the goat.
What's the price on this, Liam? In American,
Plus 1,000
$900.
1,903.
Okay, sweet, good stuff, fellas. Let's get to a couple last questions. Let's see. This is the last one place that I remember. It was Asar rebounds and assists. Okay, J-Main, I actually like this. So Taylor Jenkins has been the coach, and I think that this is actually kind of relevant, right? Because like if he was gonna do like his little like we're taking him out thing, they probably would have done it over the past couple of years too. So I actually think that this is pretty good stuff. Jaren Jackson has been under for 5 games straight. Were they playing Atlanta? Yeah, I don't know. I probably would stay away from this.
Remember, he started last game instead of 80,
Mm-hmm.
which definitely affects his RRA stuff.
Yeah, I don't hate it though, Damien. Like Jaren's always like kind of a shitty like rebound and assist person.
Yeah, he doesn't try.
Yeah, J-Main, Malik threes is definitely a good bet against Utah for sure. Yeah, everyone is going to be on it. If we're expecting Damian on Bub, Nemhard 11 assists versus Miami, McCall 8 assists in the last 2, presumably with Hallie Brunson letting others generate offense. Yeah, Nicola. I know you mentioned that with Hart last game, and I guess it ended up being McCall, which is weird. But yeah, I think that's a good edge because like people just don't want to like bring the ball up against them, so you get like a different person initiating offense, and especially if it's like an off-ball screen offense where it's like you just make the pass and they like make a shoot it right away or something. I think that could be a good edge for sure. Maxi under points, and let me quick get my screen back up. Yeah. I mean, shit, the dude can't shoot, right? He did have 30 points recently, going over 10.
Sorry. Tired.
Yeah.
He just like kept attacking the rim at will that game.
Yeah, I'd probably just
Which you
lay
probably
the
do against Cap.
Yeah, I think it's a good bet, right? I mean, yeah. I think it's a good bet, Tommaso, for sure. Yeah, Exum, yeah, he's weird. He's weird for sure.
Oh, we have such a weird lotto. Such like a weird collection of players.
Yeah, I know. It's like 3
Donovan
scrubs.
Klingon, Asar Thompson, Dante Exum.
Mark Williams over 12.5 RA. Yeah, against the Warriors are an easy matchup, aren't they? Like they don't really crash the offensive glass. He had, let's see, Mark Williams, that's LaMelo. He had, okay, I don't know where you're seeing, or no, 12.5, yeah. So he had 12 in like a game that they lost by 36. He didn't even get an assist, which I think is maybe a little bit unlucky. Maybe you just go 10.5 rebounds or something. I definitely can dig it. He's played 34 minutes last game, which is nice. Minutes have been really good, so I like it.
I like it.
You're not gonna take Kling Kong. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Kling Kong. Cool.
J-Main shut on my Kling Kong bet the other day, I remember, and he did it easy.
J-Main doesn't fuck with Kling Kong. I don't even blame him,
He doesn't
bro.
like Kling Kong, does he?
Kling Kong, I feel like losing a bet on Kling Kong, like where he gets benched, would like put you over the edge, Like, and then you take his under, and he like just like plays like 28 minutes or something. That would like piss me off too.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Cool. That's gonna do it. I'll be back for the show. I'll probably have like 3 plays by now. Honestly, I'm probably gonna play that Exum one officially. I know like Liam's like play it as an alt. I'm like, Liam, eat shit, buddy.
Okay, fuck myself, don't worry.
Okay. All right, everybody. You guys, let's see, is there anything? Oh, D'Lo, what's up, man? How you been? Feel like we haven't seen you in a while. Hope all's been well with you. Yeah, then 2 unders did me in. Yeah, no, that's valid. That's valid. Okay. Liam, you got anything to say before we head out?
Best of luck to everyone. Hope everyone wins their bets. Gamble responsibly.
Yep. Yes, J-Main, we are going to be live in an hour. I do want to say real quick one thing before we head out. Just make sure if you enjoy this content, drop a sub to the channel, drop a like to the channel. It does wonders for the algo. It does wonders for, like we need people to like and subscribe basically to be able to continue to do this every single day. So yeah, it's greatly appreciated, and it's a free way to support us if you guys just drop a like and
Join
sub.
the free Discord as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If you're not in there, pretty silly. That's what I'd say.
Yep. Definitely doing some good stuff in the Discord. Let's see. I think we've had so many profitable days in a row. We're probably gonna jinx it now, but I mean, shit. Let's see. Invite. I'm actually gonna drop the Discord link here too, real quick. Just if anyone wants to quick join it, and if you're not in it already, it should be pretty easy to find. Just if you follow us anywhere. But here is a Discord link as well. Let's see. It's in the comments. So yeah, make sure to join the Discord, guys. No point in not. We're doing a $75 giveaway this morning, and we're doing a $25 giveaway on Twitter. I don't know why, because we've been making people a fuck ton of money, but it's kind of what you have to do in today's age to get people to see your content.
You just got to.
Yeah.
Discord's free, by the way. It's free.
Yeah.
We're not asking for crypto like the guy messaged me. It's free.
Yeah. Appreciate it, J-Man. Appreciate it a ton, man. All right, cool. J-Man is a goat. J-Man's our guy. Sometimes we be giving each other shit, but that's how you know we're boys.
Yeah, it's just all shits and giggles, and at the end of the day, you can have a bit of banter with your mates, and J-Man's someone we can have a bit of banter with.
Yeah, you're not real mates if you don't have a little banter with them. Okay, cool. Well, that's gonna do it.
Spot on.
Yeah, yeah. Make sure you guys are back in like an hour 10. We'll be with JJ, so that'll be cool. Fuck with y'all, real shit. Yeah, J-Man, we fuck with you too, for real. All right, perfect. Yep, we'll see you guys in an hour 10. Me and Liam and I will be back tomorrow. The shows will probably be looking like this more so going forward, where we do a lotto and game breakdowns, questions and stuff. And just because Liam isn't officially cooked on his books, so can't really bet the money he wants to until later in the day. So and that's totally fine, right? As long as you're coming on and spitting gems for the fellows.
Sure.
All right, sweet. All right. Peace out, everyone.